Oh. What's going on, everybody? Blammo. I hope everyone's having a fantastic evening, afternoon, pre-noon, no matter where you are in the world. I'm Hassan Piker, and this is also a broadcast coming to you live from sunny California, Los Angeles, folks. We're live and alive, and I hope all the boys, girls, and MBs are having a fantastic one because today's a beautiful day. Today's a wonderful day. Today is Sunday, and this is the part of the broadcast where I tell you about my personal news, about what's going on in the world of Hassan Piker, in between the time period where I press the stop streaming button and press the start streaming button. The Spud dinner with Phineas. Not only has it been very difficult for both of us to be available at the same time, but also I don't have my camera op because he's too busy getting fucking zooted out of orbit at Electric Daisy Carnival. So I don't know when we're going to be able to do that. There's also some other stuff that I wanted to do. I wanted to do Deco Dem with Tara Yummy, and I haven't been able to put that together as well because she has some other obligations. But don't worry, we're working on all of it. All right. In any case, ladies and gentlemen, folks, ended the broadcast yesterday after a quarter day, basically a half day, maybe a quarter day, 6 hours. Who was this guy? Hung out with my mom and my brother. We watched virtually every episode of that show, the Seth Rogen show. I caught up to it finally. The Studio, fantastic, hilarious. The Kool-Aid episode is so funny. The Kool-Aid episode with Ice Cube is perhaps one of the funnier ones. Like, it gets a little too much at times because of the track shots, the score. It gets a little too tense for my taste, but it's definitely hilarious. It's not a spoiler thing, okay? It's not a spoiler thing. I'm not revealing the jokes. It's also a comedy. How can you spoil a comedy? Oh my God. There's just tension through and through. That's it. Every part of it is so meta. It's really interesting because like Apple TV very clearly wants to be a leader in this space, right? Apple TV wants to be the new HBO. It is dumping a lot of money into the arts side of things, like as a streaming platform. And it wants to be it wants to be a leader in this space, right? It wants to be, and they kind of are. They're doing a lot of good work, right? You got Severance, you got a lot of shows. Like I've been watching Murderbot, which is not that good, but whatever. So I think like Apple TV is trying to become this new HBO, right? And in an effort to do so, they're spending a lot of money on these works of art that are obviously, you know, not going to pan out initially and probably be seen as like major wastes of funding. But that's what Hollywood is supposed to be at the end of the day. And so this show, I think, is the most like, look at what we're doing and look at how awesome what we're doing is type show of all time. Because basically, The Studio is a show about Hollywood, about the changes that have taken place in Hollywood, especially with the introductions of optics, focus, social commentary, silly IP restrictions, and specifically the streamers, the introduction of streamers. And it's a little bit of a meta commentary through and through because it actually is an Apple TV show, which is a streamer, ironically. That focuses on the story of a studio executive that has to juggle the corporate interest in this new hedge fund backed Hollywood studio, streamer funded environment that also simultaneously cares about art, about making art. And it's really good. It's really good. I like it a lot. It's called The Studio. It's on Apple TV. It's fantastic. I wish they made it more realistic. I mean, I think it's supposed to be a little bit ridiculous, right? I really like it. I personally really enjoyed it. Every time I enter here, you yapping about some chill. I mean, that's what I do, man. I got the gift of yap. I'm a grade A yapper. Gay. Have you read the Murderbot books? They're great. No, I have not. So that's what I watched. I watched Murderbot. I watched a little bit more of Andor. Andor is a slow burn for me. And, I'm catching up. I'm catching up with all of my shows. Yeah, Hassan reading a book is a funny meme, I think. I don't read books anymore. I should. I really should. I think about that a lot. I think about how much my brain has probably atrophied. Not even probably, definitely atrophied. I read so much, but the things that I read are so stupid. I'm reading chat, I'm reading articles, I'm reading Twitter, and all of those things combined are not actually reading. They're not helping me learn, at least. And no, audiobooks are not the same. I've never been an audiobook guy. I'm a podcast guy for sure, but I don't know what it is. For me, I have to read like a normal paperback book. I don't even fuck with hardcover. It needs to be a paperback book. Otherwise, it doesn't enter my brain. I can't do Kindle. Okay. Maybe one day I'll get used to Kindle. Okay. Sometimes I'll like see someone using a Kindle. I'm like, let me take a peek at that. Let me take a gander. I don't know what it is though. It can't be an audiobook. It can't be a fucking Kindle. It has to literally be a paperback book. If it's not a paperback book, it doesn't enter my brain. And I think it's because I am old. I will admit that. I'm old. I'm an old man. I don't even like hardcover. And the worst part is many books, when they first come out in circulation, they only send you the hardcover shit. For the first year, the first edition of most books is hardcover. And it's like, bro, you are literally adding an extra 2 pounds to the book for no reason. Maybe it's good for profits or something, but I don't understand it. Like, the whole point is it's a fucking book. It's supposed to be mobile. When you make it hardcover, it's no longer mobile. You can't even, like, when push comes to shove, fit it in your pocket, for example. You know what I mean? You are destroying the mobility of this medium that is incredibly mobile. It doesn't make any sense. Hardcovers are meant to protect the book and they last 10x longer. I don't care. I don't fuck with it. Because like hardcover books, when you're reading, you can't bend. Okay? There is no taking it and one-handing it, for example. Softcover books, you can one-hand it. You can flip the fucking cover to the back and hold it like this, no matter how thick it is. But you can't do that with hardcover. It's just not good. It just looks nicer on a shelf, and that's it. I think it's the biggest scheme of all time. Not that it matters. There's like 11 people that still know how to read a book, so who gives a shit? And I certainly have not read a book. Like when I was traveling, I was going back through the Alexander Cookbook on Mao. It's Mao's Little Red Book of Global History. It takes a while for me to like dive into shit, to read on flights. Damn, that book is expensive as fuck. Yeah, I mean, it's I don't think it's that. I don't know. Is it? No, paperback's like $25. I feel like flights are one of those times that are perfect to read because you don't have anything else to do. I agree. I came into the hardcover slander. This is the most offensive take you've had. Softcover is nice for space, but I don't know. There's something special about the hardcover. I don't agree. I think hardcovers are ass. Book I would recommend is Nathan J. Robinson's new book, which is basically a summary of all of Chomsky's works. Very good. Howard level type beat. Didn't he write it with Noam Chomsky? The Myth of American Idealism, How U.S. Foreign Policy Endangers the World. Noam Chomsky and Nathan J. Robinson. Have you tried book stacking? Alternate reading short fiction book, heavy nonfiction book at the same time. If you get bored with one book, just switch to the other. No. Also, I don't have too much time. I don't have too much time to fucking read books to begin with. Like, I never have time. It sucks. Bro, where is Hideo Kojima in the world? He's like hanging out with Robert Pattinson and shit. I always see him doing some stuff and I'm like, why not with me? Do stuff with me, Hideo. I love you. I freaking love you. You don't game, that's why? Well, Death Stranding 2's coming out. Dude, I will say, I have Death Stranding 1 on my Steam Deck. And as you guys know, I played it a bunch way back in the day when it first came out, and I never actually finished it. And I wanted to get back into playing it, but it's such a long climb, like such a long and arduous climb, both literally and figuratively, to like get over the hump to get into the game. It kind of kills me a little bit. The Steam Deck is why you don't read books. That's true. I also downloaded this game that because I'm so easily manipulated by my TikTok feed, I downloaded this game that everyone's been saying is like one of the greatest games of the year. It's a puzzle game called like Blueprints, and everyone says it's like unlike anything they've ever played before. No, it's not. Expedition 33. Kojima said testing for DS2 had too many playtesters that liked it. He says he likes a 4 out of 10 enjoyment ratio. That's so weird. You need a notebook for that one. You have to take notes on everything. Oh my God. You have to take notes? It's like homework? The fuck? Okay, well, I'll try it. I'll try it. I'll try it. Some people are saying maybe gaming is back on the menu, and I'm one of those people. You literally need a pen and paper to play that game, but it's amazing. Steam had a note-taking system in it. Yeah, I saw Co-Carnish talking about it, and he said that Steam actually created a note-taking system specifically for the game. He thinks it's one of the best games he's ever played. He thinks it's one of the best games of the year. This year's got some bangers. Northern Lion gave up on it. Northern Lion gave up on it. If the bald boomer gave up on it, how the fuck am I supposed to play it? He's brilliant. He's way smarter than me. This is what he does. Why are you playing that old news when Expedition 33 is going to be game of the year? Expedition 33 isn't it? Expedition 33 is like, I mean, it has like a real-time event within the turn-based, right? It's got QTE, but it's like turn-based. Brother, Northern Lion is only 5 years older than you. Yeah, I know, but like brain age-wise, he's much, much older. Like the vibes he puts out is much, much older, I think. Ironic because I talk about politics and he plays fucking games. Why do you think we have such a major audience crossover? I am Unk too. No question about it. Okay? I'm Unk. I'm Unk all the way. Northern Lion also is Unk though. And it's interesting because he gets Unk status while literally playing video games. Think about that. He gets Unk status while playing video games. I have Unk status while I'm talking about politics. Talking about politics is already automatically Unk status shit because he's the Unk who helps me relax my brain before rotting him with politics for 8 hours. I watch all of his YouTube videos. He's a comfy streamer. He's someone I watch to vibe out from getting information dumped on your stream for days. I don't want to listen to the news because it's too much. I agree. Remember when in the 90s playing video games was riding your brain and watching news was the healthy thing to do? Top floor of my daughter's apartment building blown off just now in St. Louis tornado. Surely the answer is more deregulation. This is crazy. Look at this shit. Whoop. Sucked it out, dude. Goddamn. Yeah, I mean, look, I don't know if this is because the tornado was so severe that it like doesn't matter and like all buildings. I'm not super caught up in like building safety codes and stuff. I don't know if this is a consequence of like how devastating the tornado was, or rather the building safety standards in general. And it could be a little bit of both. High rise literally made out of cardboard. I can't tell from this image anyway. I would have to. I can't tell from this this video regardless. I would have to read into it. I live in STL. This tornado was not that bad. This is the builder's fault. But I will say this much. It's probably fantastic. Shaking. It's probably fantastic and really good that not only have we defunded the NWS and NOAA, so we can't really figure out the flight path as well as we used to for all of these things. Not only have we done that on the one hand, on the other hand, you know, it's good that all the housing is deregulated anyway. So what's the expectation here? Oh, also, we're working on dissolving FEMA too. And when you do that, that's the triple Monty.
Now to the
like you can't figure out where the tornadoes hit. On the one hand, we're pumping that big, beautiful oil and that big, beautiful clean coal. We're pumping it as hard as we possibly can. So that's good. And that's obviously accelerating anthropogenic climate change, right? Carbon emissions are a significant factor in the world, both cooling and also simultaneously getting hotter. And that is changing weather patterns. It's making things erratic. Right? We got clean oil, clean coal, clean all the way. But then we're also defunding the aspects that are supposed to be warnings, right? Like because those guys are gay and woke. The scientists themselves turn around and say gay and woke things like, hey, maybe we should limit our carbon emissions. Like maybe we shouldn't be doing the stuff that we're doing because it feels like the world is the climate is changing at an alarming rate in a way that will make it uninhabitable in like the next 20 to 30 years. And then you're like, nah, that's gay. That's woke. What are you, a scientist? Ew, yuck, Pol Pot style. Everyone that wears glasses is getting into the kill pile. So we kick those guys out. We defund those programs. So like, if you don't know a tornado is supposed to hit, then it's like, it might as well be as though the tornado never hit at all. Right. And then on top of that, once the tornado does hit and people did not get the prior, they did not know what to do in advance. then what's supposed to happen is FEMA's supposed to come in, right? Emergency management and disaster response from the federal government. But we defunded that too. So that's also woke and gay. So that's gone too. It's great. Based and red pilled. No more gay shit, you know? If you die in a tornado, maybe you deserved it. That kind of thing is what's going on with the current government and the way that the government operates. Fantastic. FEMA is ready and well funded. Yeah, no. We should actually underfund it. We should actually take away more of the funds from FEMA because FEMA is gay and woke, obviously.